Hey everyone, my name is Josiah Acuna, and today I'm going to be discussing The Pedestrian by Ray Bradbury, and I will be exploring how the tone of the story overall enhances how the story feels and is told. So, The Pedestrian is a dystopian short story set in a future society where people live isolated lives absorbed in television screens and technology. The protagonist, Leonard Mead, is an exception to this norm. He prefers to take solitary walks in the evening, enjoying the quiet streets and fresh air. One night, while out walking, Leonard is stopped by a robotic police car, which questions his unusual behavior of walking without any destination. The car's operators, surprised by Leonard's antiquated hobby, struggle to understand his desire for outdoor activity and social interaction. Eventually, they decide to take him to a psychiatric center, deeming him a threat to society. And the story concludes with Leonard being driven away in the police car, reflecting on the loss of individuality and freedom in a society dominated by technology and surveillance. So, what is tone? Tone encompasses the overall mood or atmosphere conveyed through the author's choice of language, imagery, and stylistic devices. Tone can vary widely and may include elements such as seriousness, humor, suspense, melancholy, or optimism. It influences how readers perceive and interpret the narrative, shaping their emotional response and understanding of the text. Now, this is how the tone overall enhanced the story for me personally. It established an eerie atmosphere, setting a mysterious and unsettling mood. From the very start of the story, it's pretty evident that Leonard Mead's neighborhood or city in general is quite like it feels quite eerie, and it feels eerie just because of like the imagery and like the way it's portrayed as it's described as empty and silent, devoid of life or activity, and which to me creates a sense of desolation and unease. The contrast between the darkness of the streets and the illuminated windows of the houses also contribute to the eerie atmosphere. Suggests a stark division between Leonard's solitary wanderings and the isolated lives of the people indoors. It also conveys the loneliness and isolation experienced by the protagonist, Leonard Mead. Through Leonard's solitary walks and his encounters with the empty streets and silent houses, Bradbury pretty much he I don't feel like Leonard is like a lonely man. I feel like he's very happy in his loneliness. He's like happy in solitude, but it really does show us how like alone he really is, even if he's content with it or not. His preference for walking alone at night, despite the societal norm of staying indoors and watching television, underscores his disconnect from the rest of society. He is portrayed as an outsider, estranged from the technological obsession that dominates the lives of others. And finally, it highlights the theme of individuality versus conformity in a society absorbed in technology. Leonard Mead's defiance of societal norms and his refusal to conform to the technological conformity of his society serves as a central theme in the story. His solitary walks represent an act of rebellion against the culture of his dystopian world where individuality is suppressed in favor of passive entertainment. In conclusion, Ray Bradbury's use of tone in The Pedestrian is a key to exploring themes and like conformity and technology. His words create a bleak atmosphere, showing us a world where human connection is lost to machines.